Welcome to Goat Island. I am your host, the Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly entertainment and history. And every month we break down the biggest movies and shows about to drop, what's hot, what's skippable, and what we're crowning goats before the first scene even hits. This August, we're seeing heavy hitters in every lane. We're scanning what's coming soon to a screen near you. And the three most anticipated movies dropping in August for us. First, it's The Pickup on August 6th, coming to Prime Video. Then it's Nobody 2, releasing August 15th in cinemas worldwide. And lastly, The Thursday Murder Club, coming August 28th to Netflix. Now what's our pick for movie of the month? That's easy. The Pickup. Why? Firstly, Roman Reigns, and that's enough. But on top of the tribal chief, OTC1, our WWE GOAT. We got Eddie Murphy, the comedy GOAT, and Keke Palmer adding on magic. Like, who doesn't love some Keke? This lineup is nasty. And the best part, you can watch it from the comfort of your house. Ain't no way a cinema sequel and a Netflix mystery can keep up with this. Roman said, acknowledge me. And Prime Video said, yes, my tribal chief. Then for shows dropping in August, our top three most anticipated shows, you've got Chief of War, that came out last weekend, August 1st, on Apple TV+. Then it's Wednesday Season 2, coming out tomorrow on Netflix. And last, you've got Peacemaker Season 2, releasing August 26th on HBO Max and DSTV. And the series that's got our full hype, our prediction for show of the month, Chief of War. And why? You got Momoa, and that's already a W. But we're talking full-scale historical epic based on untold Polynesian history, rooted in real stories and fueled by action, heart, and cultural power. It's got drama, it's got legacy, and you already know that we've got real Polynesian ohana, so of course islanders are close to our heart here on Goat Island. So this one hits different. They brought Roman and Momoa to August. That's not content, that's domination. And each month we pick a rumored show movie that hasn't dropped or even been confirmed and tell you why we're praying the hype is real. So, this August, we're calling for the skies to open and the swords to glow, because we want the Masters of the Universe remake to be real. Rumored to drop 2026. This week's reason we're hyped for this is all about nostalgia. If you're from the generation raised by young parents, you've heard about He-Man. Maybe even saw a blurry videotape at your uncle's house. But what about us? What about this generation? Sure, we got some rebooted cartoons, but where's the magic? Where's the muscle? Where's the live action moments that turns I have power into a battle cry we get to own? This rumored remake slated for June next year, might actually get it right. Because Masters of the Universe is more than a meme. Sword and sci-fi, Castle Grayskull, Skeletor vs. He-Man with 2025, 2026 level visuals. We need this. If they do this right, it could hit Thor Ragnarok levels of absurd, awesome, and epic. It's not just about yelling, I have the power. It's about finally seeing that power unleashed. Time to marvel at what's next. We're still locked in on our bi-yearly MCU anchor Avengers Doomsday, the film at the heart of all the speculation, theory crafting, and phase shaping going on this year and years to come. Every property we rewatch, every post-credit scene we analyze, every detail we dig into, all roads lead to Doom. And speaking of Doom, we begin this month by reflecting on his vague but electric post-credit scene in Fantastic Four First Steps. By the slim outline of it, the look already feels intentionally retro, evoking that 1960s comic debut with clear nods to Victor Von Doom's first appearance. The cloak, the silhouette, the aura. We're not saying too much too soon, but it's already cooking. And this month, we're rewinding Loki Season 2, not just for nostalgia, but because major reports suggest Loki will play a crucial function in Doctor Doom's plan in Avengers Doomsday. Season 2 was the first MCU project that pivoted away from Kang the Conqueror as the next ultimate villain. It signaled a quiet shift, the first ripple away from the multiversal war we were promised towards something more singular, more doom-shaped. The God of Mischief holds the entire sacred timeline together, and who better to manipulate that than the one man who wants to rebuild reality itself? Doom. This month we're rewatching every Loki moment, and we're watching closer than ever. We're using this rewatch to check possible clues, speculate on theories, and connect the dots between Loki, now keeper of the sacred timeline, and Doom, the rumored architect of its destruction. Loki's holding the threads of the sacred timeline together, but Doom, he's about to pull them. And there's nothing anyone can do about it because you can't escape Doom. Historically speaking, we drop weird history bombs weekly, and this month, it's getting to the Greeks with historical tales stacked from ancient Greece. You've been warned. And this week's story is comedy, tragedy, chaos, wrapped in a toga. Now, have you ever fought your whole life, beat down your enemies, and outlasted literal empires, only to get bodied by a grandma? Let us introduce you to King Pyrrhus of Epirus. Dude was a living legend. One of the only men who actually beat the Romans in battle. So badly, in fact, they named a whole type of victory after him. The Pyrrhic victory. He conquered cities, out with the generals, ducked and dived through the best and worst of ancient Greece. Then one day, while fighting in the streets of Argos, an old lady chucked a roof tile off a balcony. Boom. Cranium cracked, man down. A lifetime of tactical brilliance ended by one angry auntie. They thought he'd die a warrior's death, but really, he got smoked by someone's mo. And that's a wrap for this week's entertainment and history drop. And you can like and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts, drop a comment. And from Goat Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. We'll check you again.